Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Craig and welcome to the second video of PLR Decoder. In this video, I'm really just gonna show you how to set everything up and get everything downloaded that we're gonna need um, to make our PLR work and to bring it live online. So the first thing we're gonna need is obviously a domain. If you don't have a domain yet, the place I suggest to get it is the most popular. It's GoDaddy. The reason I like it is because it is very popular. It's got really great support. I've never had a problem with their support. They've always been there to answer any questions I might have had. And the other thing that I really like is the phone app. I mean, I do a lot of work on my phone because I'm out and about just doing what I like to do during the day. So if they have a good phone app, then I'm all in. So that's why I like GoDaddy. Now, one of the things that I suggest you do is to get yourname.com if you can. Yourname.com, or put your middle initial in there if you have a pretty common name or something like that, but yourname.com, because what we're going to do is we're going to make plenty of subdomains and subdirectories, whichever way you prefer to do it, from that, and that's how we're going to do our PLR products. So you're pretty much just paying for the one domain, which is like $12.99 a year, and then we're going to do different directories off of that. So just go to GoDaddy. Once you sign up, you search for your domain here. I don't know. Mine's already taken, obviously, but we'll see if my middle initial is too. So I could buy this for $12.99 a year. And then you just add it here. I'm not going to actually purchase it, but I'm going to show you, just go through the process real quick. Domain only, I don't want any of the add-on stuff. Just continue to check out. No, I don't want any of this stuff. And you see it went to the term for 2 years. I can just switch it to 1 year and it'll refresh, and that's my $12.99. There's my total right here, and I can just check it out. I can round up to charity, which is pretty cool. You give 83 cents to charity. So check out here, and then you're done. You get an email, you get your account, and everything's set up. So that's where I like to go for domains. Now, if we were to go now let's go to HostGator.com. This is where I like to do my hosting. And again, this one, I really can't recommend these guys enough. They that is the best support ever. Believe me, I've had a lot of questions, especially when I was first getting started, and they are there, whether it was on the phone or even a chat system like an instant message system. They were there to answer all my questions and really help me, and they didn't give up until they found an answer. They even put up with my level of ignorance, I guess you could say. So HostGator is amazing. I really can't recommend them enough. I hope I got that through to you. So we're gonna go view web hosting plans. We click on that, and see, I started out with the hatchling plan because it was really cheap, and I was like, oh, I'm just starting out, might as well do that. But it's only a single domain. And pretty quickly I learned that I was going to want to go into other niches. I was going to want to create other websites, so I had to upgrade to the baby plan. So you might want to start out with the baby plan anyways. Business plan I haven't had to do yet, but baby plan or hatchling, whichever you prefer. Like I said, I had to upgrade pretty quick to the baby plan, and then you just click order now, and you have a chance to pay for it all at once, and all this cool stuff. So and then you can enter your domain. Already own this domain because you just bought it from GoDaddy, and then they will send you an email with your information that we're going to use to get into our cPanel and stuff like that. But don't worry, I will and it'll give you your DNS name servers, but don't worry, I will explain that when we get to it. Now let's go to another thing we're going to use, and we're going to go to composer.net. It's KOMPOZER.net, and we're going to download it. I'm on a Mac, obviously, and it recognizes that, so you just click download Composer for Mac, and you'll get all this cool stuff. But right here it'll say your download will start in 0 seconds, and now it's downloading. You can see down here. So once we get that downloaded, it's going to take a little bit. Okay, now we're going to open it, and you can see right here it's opening, and now it's going to come in a zip file. Download it from the internet. Yes, I want it to open. And here it is. I already had Composer downloaded, so it has it. This is what Composer is going to look like, and we'll go through that once we get to this stage in the process. But once when you first download Composer, it's probably going to be in a zip file, and you're going to want to unzip it. Whether you're on Windows, I think they use WinZip for Windows, and for Macs, I don't even recall what it is that you use, but the Mac will recognize it and recommend something to unzip the folder for you. So once you get that, what you're looking for basically, as of right now, this is their logo. I'm going to drag it into the screen right here. This is the logo you're looking for. Okay, it's that little globe with a feather, and you're just going to click on that, and that's the one we're looking for. There's a ton of files that are zipped in that folder, but you're looking for the one that has this logo. Okay, and then you might want to just put it on your desktop, this logo, the file with this logo on your desktop, so it's easy to access. That's what I've done here. So and that's going to be Composer. All right, so we're moving right along. The next one we are going to do is called FileZilla. Now, yeah, this must be FileZilla slash or dash project.org. So go there, and we're going to download FileZilla. It's the free FTP software, and I'll explain all of this when we're going through it. This is just something else we're going to need, and you're going to download the FileZilla client, not the FileZilla server. You're going to want to download the FileZilla client. So you're going to download that, click, and it'll download. Obviously, I'm on the Mac, so you download there. And again, it's the same thing. We got the advertising, and then the download here. It's not going to take too long. And it's done. We're going to open this. Okay. And now you can see in my download section, here's FileZilla. It's the second one, so it's already unzipped and done everything it needs. It's already downloaded, and the one thing that'll happen is you'll probably get an installation file, and that's different from the actual program. So you want to make sure you install it onto your desktop. Once you get this, you'll get an icon. They both look very similar. See, here's the icon for mine right here. You can see me dragging it around right here. They both look very similar, the installation and the actual program itself. So you want to make sure you double click on it, and when you double click, it'll ask you to either install it, and that's the installation file, and you just go through this process and install it onto your desktop, or once it's installed and you got the right one, this will pop up. Okay, and this is actual FileZilla, and that's what we're looking for. All right, and we'll go through that when we get to it as well. Now, the last thing we are going to want is an autoresponder. Now, I'm sure we all have heard of a bunch of autoresponders in the past, and they're all great, and they all have their own unique features. The one I like the best and I've had the best luck with is GetResponse. GetResponse.com. Again, another mobile app. I love mobile apps. I love to be able to work from my phone. I'm the kind of person that doesn't really plan things out. I kind of think of something and like to do it. And I also like to check my stats all the time as well. So that's really awesome that they have a mobile app. They've also been very, very good with their support. I've had trouble with other autoresponder providers in the past, but GetResponse has been great. Another one that's really good is GoGVO. They've been awesome, and their pure leverage platform that's just come out is really terrific as well. So I recommend both of those. GetResponse, the other cool thing is you can try it free. You can try it for 30 days. And no credit card required, nothing. You can just try it for free, and if you like it, go ahead. If you don't, then cool. It doesn't hurt my feelings. So I recommend trying it for free, and then getting your free autoresponder for a month. You just your first name, email, and password, and create the account. No risk, 30-day trial, and yeah, like I said, no credit card required, no surprises, just results. You can just get people on your list, and you can market to them for those 30 days. You can really push some of your PLR products, and get leads with your PLR products, and then after the 30 days, after you've generated a bunch of leads, you can go to a paid version, and it's not that much money. They're all pretty comparable to each other as far as the number of subscribers you're allowed for the money. So Aweber, GetResponse, Mailchimp, they're all pretty close. So like I said, I like GetResponse, so that's the one I recommend. So now we have our domain, we have our hosting, we have our autoresponder, we have our HTML editor, and we have our FTP client. Now I'm going to show you how to change the name servers for your domain onto your new hosting account. So another thing I like to use is called Evernote, and that's where I keep all of my passwords and everything like that. It also has a mobile app, but I don't know. I tend to have. I don't want too many files on my computer all over the place. I have too much going on as it is. Evernote really helps me organize things, and keeps me on track. So we're going to go back to what we're looking for is your name servers from HostGator. Now, you probably gotten a welcome email from them, and it will be in that email. It's 2 name servers, and you want to keep those. You want to remember those. And what you want to do is you go to your account on GoDaddy, you find your domain, and we're going to launch your domain here, and then I'm going to blur this out right here so you can't see what it actually is, but I've switched mine over. You want to click on manage where it says name servers right here, and you're going to go click on custom, and you're going to switch these over to the 2 that HostGator provides you, and then you're going to click save, and you're done. It says it takes up to 2 hours or so, but usually it happens within 15 minutes for me. It doesn't take, sometimes even less, sometimes a couple minutes. So you definitely want to do that, so the HostGator is now hosting your website, and you can use the cPanel for HostGator control panel to do a lot of the stuff that we're going to want to do. Okay, so make sure you change your name servers on GoDaddy to the name servers that HostGator provided you. Now, once you get into there, you get into the cPanel for the first time. You type in your domain name /cPanel, and it'll ask you for your username and password. They also provided that in your email, so you just do that, and then you'll come to something that looks like this. This is the control panel, or the cPanel. Okay, now we have our name servers switched over. We have our we've been able to access our cPanel. Now I want to show you a little trick that I like to use, and basically we're going to go over subdomains and subdirectories. Now, a subdomain is, like, I have CraigTuttle.com, right? The website is www.craigtuttle.com, right? Now, a subdomain is replacing this www. So I provided you guys with a couple of bonus PLR products, and we'll just talk about affiliate greed right now. It's one of the ones I provided. So if I wanted to do a subdomain, I would do affiliategreed.craigtuttle.com. Okay, and that's up to you if you want to do it that way. Now, if you wanted to do a subdirectory, put that www back in. A subdirectory is just a slash affiliate, and it could be with a dash greed or just affiliate greed, whatever you want to do. Now, I just got done watching a video and asked Matt Cutts from Google which is better, and he said it doesn't really matter. It used to be that subdomains were looked upon by Google a little bit more favorably, but now it doesn't really matter. Either one is good. So it's really your preference, whichever you want. I'm going to show you how to do both of them right now. So we go into the cPanel, and we're going to scroll down, and we'll go to a little tab that says domains, and then we're going to click on subdomains right here. Okay. Now that's going to bring this up, and this will have a drop down. If you only have one domain on your hosting account, you only have the one domain, but if you have more, you'll have a drop down like that. Okay, so you want to do subdomain is affiliate greed. Greed, and then just click create. Okay, it's created, and it's just processing now, and it's done. Now we go back and we can find that. See, affiliategreed.craigtuttle.com, and this is where it's going to be, and we're going to have to remember that when we go into FileZilla, and I'll remind you guys of that when we get to this point. Okay, so now we have a subdomain, affiliategreed.craigtuttle.com. So let's go back to home, and I'll show you how to do a subdirectory. It's pretty easy. We just scroll down to Fantastico Deluxe. It's in software and services. Almost all the way at the bottom, it's a weird little smiley face. Click on that guy, and now we're going to click on WordPress over here, and we're going to do a whole new WordPress installation. Now the cool thing that I've done with a lot of subdirectories is you can do whole new WordPress installations, have different themes for different subdirectories, and it's really cool. So if you want to do maybe your domain or your name.com/review, your name.com/whatever, you can get creative, and you can do all different WordPress themes and options that way. So we're going to click on new installation, and we have the drop down. I want it on craigtuttle.com, and I want it affiliate-greed. Oh, yeah. And admin, Craig Tuttle, and I'll change this after. So, okay. Good to go. Install WordPress. Click on that, and it is now installing on to that subdirectory. Now, this is installing a WordPress onto that subdirectory, but it doesn't mean we have to use it as a WordPress, and I'll show you that when we get to it. And now that has been installed, and we can send ourselves a little email to remind us of the fact that that's been installed if we want to. If you don't, then it's up to you. But we can check them right now. If we go to craigtuttle.com/affiliate-greed. Now this is a basic WordPress site, right? Nothing's been added to it. It's just your basic WordPress site when you get it. But the thing is, if you go to affiliategreed.craigtuttle.com, oh, I spelled it wrong. See, there's nothing on there yet. So we're gonna have to put something on there. It's whichever way you want to go. Doesn't really matter. But I wanted to show you guys that as well, and so that's the way we're gonna put our PLR products online and make them live and make them unique to us. One of the ways we're gonna make them unique to us. So now we have your domain, we have our hosting. We've changed our name servers so that our domain is on HostGator, right? We have gotten an autoresponder. We can use GetResponse and use the 30-day free trial. Now, and we have our HTML editor. We have our FTP client. Now, once we get into things, I'll show you how to set up a list with GetResponse, create a web form. It's really easy, and we'll be able to put people on that list for our PLR products. But that's pretty much it for this. We've got everything set up. Now in the next video, we're going to get to work, and we're going to show you how to actually get your PLR products live and online, collecting you leads, collecting you money on autopilot. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. If you need to watch this video again, go ahead. I know I talk fast and I tend to mumble, so I'm sorry if I did, But I will see you guys on the next video. I hope this helped. And next video we're gonna get to work. So be ready. Talk to you soon. Bye.